Hello there, and happy holidays to all. And let's get started with matchup number 5 of the round of 16 for crowning the first ever Combatants Champions. Okay, so this is the matchup. As you already know, it's already set up. So let's go on to here. Those are the combatants. And here is the rules. Let me show in English for a quick second. Alright. Now we go back onto here. Make sure it's on the hardest difficulty. And enjoy. This will be my crowds team. Yeah, that's what I was saying. This will be my crowds team. This is their first matchup. This is the first team they're face off with. Hopefully they can win. If they can't, oh well. Because they are all should be in like the KO division or MMA division or any division really. They can probably compete. Well, most of them. Some of them I think will do well in like the grappling division. There's like three of them are serious strikers, and I think like only like Papa 01 is like or PKO because well it is that's my main character. That's the main character I created. He's like what should I say? He can do striking, grappling, and his submissions are mostly with the legs and stuff like that. But enough of that. Enjoy the match. Oh, he already busted him open. Yeah, so the stuff I might as well talk during this. So the stuff I was saying yesterday is like, let's say a team is like, they do well or whatever. Of course you ain't gonna want to change something up to mess them up for their next matchup. But like, if they do awful, I may think about, of course I'm gonna think about changing up the rotation of the characters on their team because like, might as well make them, put them in the right places on the team for like they can have the best chance of winning the next round. Because if only one person does well, then like what that means for the rest of the team. Like some people probably need to be switched around or replaced. I mean, if you don't get no eliminations for your team, what is there for you to argue about? You know, especially after 2 rounds. So that's what I was thinking about yesterday while I was talking about that stuff. And yes, it's the 25th of December, Christmas Day or wherever. I just take advantage of the sales and shit. Fuck. Alright, let's get back to it. I didn't know who was gonna take that, because the only thing he really did was that blood damage. I saw, you know, what's his name doing a lot of a lot of counters towards the end. Samurai was doing a lot of counters towards the end, so I know how that was gonna go. I guess the blood damage was enough to get him the victory. I wish they had an actual point system for wrestling games, for like when you do like time decisions and stuff like that, or even when games that don't have time decisions. Like if you add a point system, like I really like the point system of what's that game called? WCW NWO No Mercy. Like when you get done with matches, they'll show you like the score with the points, and of course the person who won got the most points because they give them like an extra like 1,000 or 10,000 points for winning and stuff like that. But let's say if it went to a draw, the time decision will show you like who wins and stuff. So instead of time decision, if it goes to a draw, you can decide who you think won based on the pointing. But like that system is flawed, but it's flawed because like they get, for certain things, like you get extra like counter points and stuff like that, and offensive points and attacking points and stuff like that. And I think it should be more balanced, where like every time you do an attack, it should be worth this. A weak attack should be worth certain things, and strong attacks should be worth certain things. Running attacks, ground attacks, you know, high flying, like strong attacks should be worth minimum. That should be the middle, unless it's doing knockdown damage or blood damage. And then like high flying and running attacks should be a little bit higher. High flying should be higher than the running because, you know, it's a higher risk. Like when you're doing a diving attack from off the top rope, if you miss, you're in serious trouble. And the same thing with flying attacks. Well, not all of them, because some people do axe handles and the jumping chop and stuff like that, or the flying knee from off the top rope. Yeah, but stuff like that. All right, so let's move on. That was me talking a little too long about nothing. And he completely dominated that match. Swear. Alright, on to the next battle. I decided to try to call these battles because this whole entire thing supposed to be one match, but you know there are matches in between, or because like matchup and match are like too freaking like close together. So like, or I could call them bouts, but I'd rather just call them battles. That way, while I'm doing the faction of 3, I could call them battles as well. So the third battle will be coming up right now. Oh yeah, I forgot. I said I'm doing all. If it goes to possible 7 matches, they're doing them all in one video. So far, Taekwondo Next Level shit is like doing more than well. He's doing perfectly right now. His match against Samurai, it was close because nobody really did too much besides him making him bleed or whatever. But yeah. He's already got 2 freaking eliminations. All you gotta do is eliminate 2 more people from his team and his team wins. That's if he can. Yeah, I'm gonna change up one of his attacks, like his low attack, like when I mean not low attack, but his attack where like the opponent is laying on his back. That ground attack, I'm gonna change that up because I thought he'll be going for the one where his opponent is face down more often than he is. And I realize now that like I don't really need to do nothing but switch around the 2 attacks. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do after this is all over with. right. He's moving along. He did enough to win that match as well. Alright. So, can he complete the sweep? We're about to find out. That was so fucking clutch. Wow. Takeda, that was fucking clutch by him, man, cause he needed 1 point to tie, and he went for the 2 points that got the knockdown. It was like that kick wasn't working. Every time he threw that kick, that's when Taekwondo got, or switch kick as I should call him. That's when switch kick got, you know, points because he'll catch the kick and do the takedown. All right, he got to keep it going though, cause that's one, and he got win 4 straight. Cause Weston went 3-1. Taekwondo went 3-1 against his team, so he got to go 4-0, or this is over. And when you're at like a disadvantage like he is right now, if one of them bleeds you, all they need is for their teammate to bleed you. All they gotta do is cut you open one time and make you bleed, and then somebody else just gotta make you bleed, and then it's basically all over like that as well. Because even though it's a new fight, you still have the same damage that you had from the previous fight, and that's the same thing with blood. They'll do their interests, and they'll do their interests and their watch this, yeah, their walkouts or whatever, and they'll do the, what's the other thing called, the in-ring introductions and stuff like that. But once the match starts, whatever damage they had, like if they was like holding a body part or their head or body, if they was holding a limb or their head or body, then that's still there, and if they were bleeding, that's still there as well. So yeah. So that ends this. He wasn't able to get that submission. I mean, not the submission, any points. He went for that one. He should, instead of went for the dragon screw, he should have went for that leg takedown thing, and then they would have some type of point. Oh crap. I gotta wait for her to do it one more time. No, wait for Alright. So that ends that matchup. Oh yeah, I gotta do this right now before I forget. So basically how I change up moves that do blood damage is like I'll go back on here and see exactly which moves that I had doing blood damage. Like certain ones I'm not touching because I know that that's my move. That's the move that's the moves I added blood damage to. Like certain moves I added blood damage to, so I can't touch them, or there's no reason to touch them, I should say. Like that move and that one. This is, oh yeah, that's Deathfire Driver. That's automatically blood damage. Take out this. No, that's the one I added. Yeah. Take off these. Move down. This as well. That. Yep. And I think there's one more. Yep. That right there. Let's move down here. Take off that. That can stay. And this last one right here, and all the way at the bottom right here. So let's switch this round to that. Take that off. Oh wait. No, this is supposed to be that, and that's supposed to be that. So I keep it like that. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Keep it like that. Alright. And that pretty much closes out this video. Oh yeah, let me double check right quick before we exit out of that. Gotta double check to make sure that it's stuck with the changes. And after double check it, I also gotta, go back and turn everything back on for TKO and for knockout and for KO and blood for the moves I just changed. But like I'll do that once I end the video. So alright, hope you enjoy match number 5, and match 6 of the round of 16 is coming up next. Later. Oh, why do I keep on doing that? Keep on doing that. Alright. Let's see. Oh yeah, I gotta do this. I forgot I gotta do this. I gotta go in here. And that's supposed to be, that was match 5, so I think they're supposed to go right here. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be going right here, so let me see. Double check right quick just to make sure. It'll be easier just to do it right here. If it'll let me click back on here. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Oh nope, that's not the right position at all. It's supposed to be going up here where number 2 is at. Okay, so that's my mistake. We're going right here where number 2 is at. PKO. And Riot. Turn that off. And yeah. Because I remember them being match number what? So that was match number 4. Wait a minute, let me see something. This Bomberman. Yep, that's right. Alright. So yeah, the video is officially done. Hope you enjoy, and next one's coming up right now. Until then, later.